Right, okay, before I start, I think I need another drink. So, would you raise your glasses? Can you raise your glasses to the most wonderful, caring, loving people in our lives? A huge cheers to their future happiness and to everybody having a great time at this wonderful wedding. Cheers. Cheers. Need a top up. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know me already, I'm Jonathan, and I am the best man. Yes. This is actually the first time I've been asked to make a speech, and it's true to say that's a nerve-wracking experience. I only feel slightly better knowing that I'm not the only person in the room who may be feeling slightly apprehensive and a little bit queasy at the thought of what lies ahead. But then again, Claire has just married Greg. First of all, I'd like to thank all those people who have travelled to be here today. Australia, America, Wales, Scotland, and last but not least, Essex.
Ireland, Belgium.
Oh, Ireland, don't forget Ireland. Honestly, it's greatly appreciated that you made the effort to share this day with Greg and Claire, and it makes it that extra bit special. A big thank you must also go to all those involved in organising this fantastic wedding. When I say all those, I mean Claire. I'm not sure how much influence Greg has actually had on the proceedings today. The food has been lovely and the drinks have been even better. And I know for a fact if it was down to Greg, we'd be eating chicken nuggets, smiley faces, and baked beans for dinner, just like the old days. Also, I'd like to mention some other people who, without their help to support today, this wedding would certainly not have run as smoothly as it has. They've helped me as I've been walking around aimlessly thinking about this speech. You all look stunning. I look forward to dancing with you later. A big thank you to the ushers. Don't forget bridesmaids either, they both look lovely, or they all look lovely as well. So, I think we'd agree that the children, as already been mentioned, look very cute. They're almost as cute as me in my outfit, so, I've had the great fortune of knowing Greg for many years now. We played together as toddlers, and we were in the same class at school. And all the time we spent together growing up means that it's played a big part in my developing my sense of humour. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you find the rest of this speech offensive, or just generally not funny, then you can blame Greg. I now need you both to participate in my speech. Claire, please put your hand on the table. Greg, please place your hand on top of Claire's. Are you enjoying that, Greg?
It's fine, yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
You should be. It's the last time you get the upper hand in this relationship. I've had the great... Done that bit. Yeah. I'd like to say to Claire, you look truly beautiful today. On the other hand, Greg, I can't believe you turned up wearing exactly the same as me. Lilac shirt and everything, unbelievable. Claire, it takes a very special woman to tame Greg, and I never thought I'd see the day that he'd settle down with the girl of his dreams. I know you've given up an awful lot for the man you love, and done everything in your power to make him happy, and that makes you a very special person. And I can honestly say, a perfect match for Greg. I'd also like to mention the parents of these two people here today. Stuart, Sheila, Sean and Chris. Obviously I've known Stuart and Sheila for a long time, but on the few occasions I've had the fortune of spending time with Sean and Chris, they've both made me feel very welcome in their company and in their home, so thank you very much. Stuart and Sheila have always been very supportive of me and made me feel at home whenever I'm with them, so thank you both. I'm not sure they feel the same about me, as the majority of the time I see them, they're either looking after me or cleaning up after me when I've had beauty men. I'm glad that Andrew, Greg's travelling pal, is here today. because at least it didn't flood the whole house. On a serious note, they are both missing you as you start your lives down under, and they have been instrumental in their contributions to this event today, so thank you very much, both of you, or all of you. The old saying goes, first impressions count. And it's fair to say I made a fantastic long-lasting impression on the bride today. At the time, I'd like to put it into context. At the time, I had my foot in a cast boot and was walking around on crutches and had lots of painkillers thrown through my system. Stuart and Sheila organised one of their big parties and everyone was invited. All the crew were excited to meet this new girl that Greg was willing to introduce their family and friends. We all know that Stuart and Sheila like a good drink with friends, and tonight was no exception. And they full strinked into my hand and made me drink them. The night took a distinct turn for the worst when I finally met Claire. I spoke the truly unforgettable words, "Greg will never love you as much as he loves me." Like that. It was good to see that Claire doesn't hold a grudge. As for the rest of the night, she was intent on keeping me alive. Thanks, Greg. Greg, you are one of my best friends. You've all... one of many. You've always been there for me. You are fun, loyal, brave, and an inspiration. I feel honoured that you've asked me to be your best man today when I consider the amount of people you may have wanted to ask, and I think this is testament to your character. YouTube works wonders. It's all true. You've always made me realise that there is more to life than what is directly in front of me, and you have had a massive influence on my thinking of life and what I want to do to mine, and that is honestly. However, I know it's normal for the best man to tell you embarrassing stories about the groom and all about how many ex-girlfriends that the groom has actually had. But I find this crude and distasteful. But needless to say, Greg, number 72 was definitely your lucky number. Yeah, you can applaud that if you want, don't you? Right. One story that always comes up when Greg and I are in the room together involves the following. I'm sure Greg knows what I'm going to say here. Artemis kebab shop. Talking French to a drunken stranger. A drunken stranger who clearly didn't understand French, with a crowbar and a vicious dog chasing us down the road. Greg trying to calm down the drunken man, trying to hit him with a crowbar and the vicious dog. John running away to find a suitable hiding place, which happened to be the roof of his house. I don't know where else you'd want to hide, but I thought that was a good initiative. Okay, if you'd like any more details of the story, ask Greg later, please. Okay, enough about Greg. I've heard the girls had a great time in the hen do. Yes? No? No, I think they did. I've also heard that Greg wants Claire to wear the tassels later on tonight. Hopefully. I did promise not to divulge any details of Stag Weekend. Not that I can remember that much of it. But that reminds me, Greg, you still owe me £40 for the last 2 dances you had.